going live unscheduled, and that doesn't always go well. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to see if anyone jumps online. Let me put on, I don't have my glasses. Oh God, this is terrible. You see me squinting? Here we go. Put on that with my glasses. And we shall see. But I'm going to record whether or not anyone jumps online. But I'm going to give it a few minutes because I am taking a break from doing my LNC minutes. And I see a couple people are online. Please comment and join me. If you have wine, join me in a glass of wine. This is a fucking rough day. Man. Boy. So what have I been spending today doing? I have waited to the last minute because I knew this was going to be rough. Oof. So I'm doing the LNC minutes because no matter how dirty they do me, I do my duty. And I was secretary for that meeting, and I'll be damned if anyone else is going to do my minutes for me. So I'm doing the minutes. I'll have them done by midnight Pacific time, which is my deadline. I really am pushing this because I was traumatized thinking about doing these fucking minutes. So in order, while I had the most energy, I did day 2 first. Day 2 being the day that they bent me over. And listening to it, it was worse than I remembered. The adrenaline, and have a bowl for me, Alex. The adrenaline must have kept me somewhat oblivious to how bad it was. And I was just working on an instinct. I see a lot of tactical mistakes I made. Most of the tactical mistakes were because I was operating on good faith. And I assumed everyone else was operating on good faith. And why I assumed that is just me being naively stupid. But you want to know what? I never want to lose that. I don't want to turn into the type of person that is suspicious of everyone else. Though I should have I did throw good faith out the window the minute I saw David Sexton walk in the room. Mostly. But oh my God, I am listening back to this, and it was more of a railroad job than I remembered. The distinct impression anyone listening to this will get is they didn't care about appearance. They didn't care about uniting the party. All they wanted was their way, and they wanted it then. There was absolutely zero harm in giving me due process, and all the gain that could have happened from it. If I was guilty then, I'd be just as guilty with due process, so why deny it? It was really gross, and the obvious bias of the chair against me was palpable, and I'm thoroughly disappointed in Whitney Bilyeu. I didn't realize that I did get very, very indignant with her at that meeting, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I maintained my pride and did. Where I told her, I'm like, look it, why don't y'all just admit you want to railroad me? Why don't you just admit it and get this sham over with? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract out parts of that meeting, and we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to extract out my entire defense and put it up as a video on its own, because it's something for the party history books. And some people criticize me for the way I handled my defense. The charges against me are such crap that was the only way to handle it. And the minute David Sexton walked in the room, I knew it was a railroad job. Now people will go, well, if you showed a little bit of contriteness, they would have shown you. I'm not groveling. But one thing I did do, and they keep lying about it, I never said. It was painful to rewatch Assassin. Ooh. But I'm proud of myself that I didn't cry to them. They didn't break me. What a railroad job. What a bunch of corrupt people. With the exceptions that you know. Now, one thing I didn't do that they keep saying I did is they tried to say that I refuse to acknowledge any wrongdoing. Anyone who knows me knows I never do that. I am not perfect. And I said this in the meeting. I said, I have said things I regret. We were in a lot of very emotional situations, like with New Hampshire, and I'm a passionate person that let my emotions often get the better of me. I never, ever claimed I was perfect, but neither are they. And they keep saying that I refuse to accept any responsibility, and that's just fucking bullshit. They wanted me to grovel, and I wasn't going to grovel. I publicly apologized at that meeting for multiple things, and Erin Adams lied about me. She lied, and she took that lie as an excuse not to vote for censure. She said that I accused other LNC members of being directly involved with New Hampshire, and that is a fucking lie. And she owes me a debt for that lie. I never accused anyone other than JBH. She keeps saying I accused Richard Longstreth, and he knows damn well I never accused him. What I did accuse Richard Longstreth was colluding with the chair after the fact to retaliate against me. That is different than being directly involved in New Hampshire. I do not believe, and I have never believed, any other LNC member other than the chair was directly involved in New Hampshire, period, and never wavered from that. And Erin Adams, you lied. And you said at that meeting that lying is abuse and is a violation of the NAP and renders you unqualified to sit on the LNC. So resign, Miss Adams. Or proof where I said Mr. Longstreth was directly involved in New Hampshire. You were a terrible person in that meeting. Now, I do have to backstep from some criticisms of some other people. See, I'm admitting where I was wrong. Because going back to that meeting, I was impressed a little bit by Phillips in a couple cases and Fiera in a couple cases. And there might have been a couple other people, I need to go back through it, where they voted against the ruling of the chair on the due process issue. And I didn't remember them doing that. However, those same people signed off on the response of the LNC affirming that I wasn't due process. Did you change your mind? That's a possibility. Or were you lying then? Or were you lying when you signed the response? It's only one of those three options. I'd like to know which of those three it is. And I will be calling you as witnesses in the JC appeal. I hope you're ready. And Erin, I hope you fucking have your proof. Or apologize to me publicly. What a railroad job. No one on the LNC can be proud of that disgusting display. None of them. And if they are, they're delusional. It wasn't a hard thing for Erin. Erin was calling for my head in June. It wasn't hard for her at all, and she never bothered to talk to me about it until never bothered to come to me and talk to me about it. I think it was hard for John, though. And to be honest with you, I think Erin pressured him. It's hard when you're in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, and you're on a governing body. And I believe she pressured him. That's my belief. Can I prove it? No, but I know it when I see it. Because I've been on plenty of boards with people who are either married or in relationships, and I've been on boards with my husband. It's hard. And I believe she had his emotions twisted up in a knot, and that's why he cried. He cried. A man at a board meeting. Something was going on there. There's hope for John. So, yeah, it was a rough day. It was a rough day for me. Now, I've got 6 hours, no, is it 7 hours? 6 hours to do 8 hours worth more of minutes, but it's all reports. I do it in double speed, just checking. Very few motions. The motions here were all those appeals from rulings of the chair, and oh my God. But I also wanted to re-listen to it to see if there was anything that I did that I'm ashamed of. Roger, who was that? Was that Sarwark or Henchman? And in my defense, no, I didn't do anything I was ashamed of that I need to apologize for. I do regret giving them the benefit of good faith that allowed them to railroad me. But I'm just not sneaky like that, and I can't think sneaky like that. When Whitney would not let me make that motion that she said I could make, even other LNC members were very uncomfortable with that. That's when I got a little feisty with her, and that might have been indecorous. But you know when they're trying to politically assassinate you? And the names and... See, here's the problem with having a motion like this at a meeting. Everything they said broke decorum. Everything. You can't accuse me without breaking decorum. I can't defend myself without breaking decorum. That's why a trial is required, because decorum is not... It's a hostile proceeding. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. And then Lucchini going, oh, you don't have a property right to that seat. The delegates have a right to have the person they elected to be in that seat, Mr. Lucchini. Oh, my God. Awful people. Now, remember on my appeal, the burden of proof is on me. That makes it very difficult. And I honestly don't think people are paying attention to the parliamentary argument. And it wouldn't surprise me if the JC rules that I did not have a right of due process. And I'm sorry, they're absolutely wrong. Roberts is clear. But yeah, this is a rough day. I'm just going to sit here for a few more minutes. We can talk some more. I want to finish my wine. And then I need to go do day 1 of the minutes. But day 2 is over. And I did not want to do that. But I'm going to be doing more of it because I'm going to be playing clips and we're going to be talking about it. Because I'm going to expose them. It's not right. And this limbo period of waiting for a JC decision is difficult. And people have asked me, how will you be able to work with them after all this? I've worked with people I don't like and difficult people my whole life. I work in law. I work with lawyers. Enough said. There ain't nothing that LNC's throwing at me that I haven't been through with lawyers, okay? I quit my last job because they were so terrible. As I said, if my JC thing is appealed, my goal is to be the Stepford secretary. Just do my minutes and get to convention. Because what else is there to do? Absolutely awful. What a terrible precedent. And for those that didn't move to amend, to remove that accusation that I violated the NAP, after Aaron Adams made the argument that words are aggression. She said it. she didn't say the word words, she said abuse, meaning abusive words, are aggression. And they still voted for it. And they wonder, some of them, why I call Susan Hogarth, Richard Longstreth, Aaron Adams, and John Phillips radicals in name only. No radical would vote for that. And why the Radical Caucus has not moved to remove Susan Hogarth and Richard Longstreth is beyond me. They are bankrupt if they don't do it. They used to take their principles seriously. Mark Montoni, how come? You're a friend of mine. I'm not holding any grudges, but I am honestly asking you how come. You've removed people before for less than that. That was one thing I used to respect about the Radical Caucus. But right now, the Radical Caucus is being taken over by leftists, let's be honest. I'm not the only one who sees it. Because all the committed hardcore libertarians are going to the Mises Caucus because they're getting shit done, even if they agree more with the Radical Caucus. I'm in the Mises Caucus, and I helped reform the Radical Caucus. Because the Mises Caucus has my back, and I'm loyal. And they get shit done, and I'm productive. All right, guys, I would really love to interact with you guys. I want to put some comments up here. Remember, because I have to be a shameless grifter, super chats are always welcome. It's my job right now. And boy, I need some cheering up. Right here, Roger Roots. And he's speaking of Mr. Sarwark. If you don't think he was behind this, you got another thing coming. I think everyone knows he was behind this. He threatened me. He threatened me last term and said he would bring me down. And he thinks this is it. But let me tell you, come Reno, if I'm not reinstated by the JNC, come Reno, I'm rising like a fucking phoenix. Bad people never bring me down. I may be hurting today, and I'm hurting. No lie. And I let people see me hurt. And I know people go, don't let your enemies see you hurt. I like people to see my humanity. It frees people to also show their hurt. So you bottle it up inside, that's not healthy. So let me finish my wine, hang out with you guys. I've got a lot of LP history stuff to do. I just need to get past these minutes. I don't know how much it shows on my face, how much pain I'm in right now. The wine helps, so this is shitty wine. Wayne brought me Riesling. Riesling is supposed to be sweet. I look at this bottle. Okay, I taste it. I'm like, this ain't sweet. I look at the bottle. It says dry Riesling. What the hell is dry Riesling? Is that like uncaffeinated coffee? What is the point? Riesling is supposed to be sweet. So this is really, really gross. Hey, Daniel! Oh my God, it cheers me up to see you. Daniel, did you watch the suspension part of the LNC meeting? I would love to know your opinion of that shit show. That clown car. Woof! Man, I missed you. And I have a patty mouth because of you and John Phillips, ironically. Oh my God, you would be so angry. Don't watch it. You'll get angry. But then again, I want you to watch it because I want your opinion. Oh God, I should bring you on a live stream and we should watch it together. But then I'll definitely get demonetized because you got a worse potty mouth than me. Oh Lordy. But this is going to be the only stream tonight. I need to do the minutes. We'll be on a regular broadcasting schedule tomorrow. Probably. Daniel the Cliff. This is fucking gross wine. I can't finish it. It's fucking gross. Wayne, buy me good wine. Oh, I got good liquor over here. I got something. It's Smirnoff or something like that. Yeah, oh, it's funny. I was donating, well, I was going to donate plasma earlier today because listen, this is why I'm grifting on YouTube. I haven't worked since June. Like, I'm in bad shape. But so today I was donating plasma because you get paid for that shit. But I didn't read the instructions, so I didn't eat. So now I've got to come back. But the lady asked me, she's like, oh, what's that? I'm like, anarchy? And she's like, what's that mean? So I got to explain it, which was kind of nice. So yeah, thank you. It's tarnishing really bad. I probably need to get another one. But I love it. And I got my fake anarchy tattoo here. I want to get a real one. But right now it's just a marker. Oh my God. And hey, there's the breakdown with Birkenhoff. Oh, and I got this great shirt at Goodwill. Drama queen. It fits. And I got this jacket there too. Like, I'm the Goodwill queen right now. Because I got a shop, but I don't got no money. You know how that goes. All right, everyone. I think I've vented. I've had my break. I need to go back and do day one because I need to finish before midnight Pacific time. Get it over to Tim Hagen, who is acting secretary right now, apparently. And out of all the people they could have picked, I'm not ass mad about that. I'm not ass mad about that at all. Tim was the best proofreader of the minutes out there. Like, I've lost all respect for him because of how he voted. He's very easily influenced, and he went with the block. And, yeah, done. I'm done with Tim as far as that's concerned. We're not friends. We'll never be friends again. I've lost respect for him. However, he's a good treasurer. And I think he's a very good choice for acting secretary. Richard wanted it, but since I called him out on it, he couldn't take it. He couldn't do the job anyway, to be honest with you. Tim can. Because the treasurer job's kind of as dry as secretary. So I think he was a good choice. Totally not ass mad about that whatsoever. All right. I'm going to go now. Oh, I did get a new patron yesterday. That's what I want to do. Let me grift. I am... well, Tim was never like a friend, but I thought like he didn't hate me. And he never bothered to call me, even though I said, you want to talk? He never called. Just gross people. They're just gross people. But anyway, I'm better than that. You know, I'm doing the Anarcho-Sperian. Am I saying I'm better than you? Yeah, I'm fucking better than you. I'm way better than you. I pity him in a way because it's not fulfilling going through life being that kind of person. And you'll never have friends like I have friends. You'll never have friends like Mike Seebeck. And I count Daniel Hayes as one of those fast friends as well. You'll never have friends like those two men like I do. Pity you. You'll have friends who are friends for a while, and then they'll stab you in the back the way you did me. They will. My friends know I'm loyal as fuck. I'm loyaler than a dog. Woof. All right, guys. Oh, what I wanted to say, that shitty wine got me a little buzzed because I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm $15 away from my Tony. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, were you here earlier? It's not just Daniel, Tony. It's John Phillips, ironically. And Rit says woof back. Yeah, I'm $15 away from my September goal. I am a little buzzed from this wine. I haven't eaten all day. From my September goal for Patreon. So you can be an angel of mine by helping me get to that. It's patreon.com/Pink Flame of Liberty. Also, check out my merch. You don't need to buy it. Just check it out. It's tinyurl, because you'll laugh your ass off, okay? My merch is always funny, so it's, you wouldn't expect anything else from me. I do not have boring merch, and I hope to see a lot of this merch at convention. And let me tell you, my campaign team is on, they're lit, man. They are on fire. Anyone want to join my campaign team? Let me know. Daniel, you want to join my campaign team? You want to be my campaign manager? I need one. And oh my God, I would love you to be my campaign manager. So go to tinyurl / what is it? I don't remember it's / what? Hold on, let me watch the scrolly bar because it's on here. Oh my God, I got a little drunk from this wine. All right, so my important shameless grifting. Okay, become a patron. I already covered that. I think it's Pink Flame merch. Hold on, it's tinyurl. It says $20 a month, but I only need $15 a month. Okay, get awesome merch. Okay, tinyurl / okay, Pink Flame merch. Pink Flame merch. Okay, you got to check it out. Just go check it out and you'll laugh. Guaranteed, you will laugh. I've got 2 more shirts coming that I think are funny. And if you got any funny ideas, because listen, it doesn't cost anything to put shit on Teespring. I'll have 50 different shirts, okay? But yeah, check it out. I've got 2 new ones probably coming. All right, that's it for today, folks. I'll be back tomorrow with some LNC stuff, I think. I think I'm going to talk about how they lied in their response tomorrow, because they did. They lied. I have the receipts. They lied. Oh my God, it's so bad. All right. I'm just going to be so bummed and I don't think the JC is going to find for me, because I have a high burden of proof. And they ganged up on me. But here's the fact. They don't have 2/3. They had a temporary 2/3 by using alternates. But they don't have a 2/3 of the entire regular LNC. And there's been a debate whether alternates are even full LNC members, because they're Schrodinger's LNC members. They do not have 2/3 of the full LNC. So, all right, everyone. Good night. Love you. And I will need to go finish my minutes.